Hey everybody, this next exercise is, I call it the lunging archer. Now there's a couple of different ways of holding your body when you're doing this exercise, so I'll try and go over all of that with you as well. Now, in the half kneeling part of this exercise, if you want to do it with your knee down because you can't hold yourself up, it's totally fine. You can either use a mat, there's a nice mat that I use for that, or you can use a yoga block. When you're up a little bit higher with the yoga block, sometimes that'll help with range of motion, or if you don't have a mat like this one here, or another mat you can just roll up, put underneath. Doesn't matter what you have under your knee. If you have the right floor, carpet, whatever, you might not even need an extra mat. But anyway, the way we're gonna do this is I'm gonna start by being at the bottom. We're gonna do it with half kneeling. So, I'm putting my stick in my right side, let me get a right frame of mind here. My right knee is down, my left foot obviously is out front, so I'm going to take my stick and place it beside my my left foot where my right foot would be. Now from there, I'm going to take my left arm, bring it to the top, and my right arm is going to just stay out in front of me here. Now, the lunging aspect of it is basically I'm just going to take this hip and move it forward. So lock your arms in place, stack the shoulders as I mentioned in the beginning of the first video, the introduction, and then from here, I'm lunging forward. Now you can see as I'm lunging forward, you may not be able to see too well on that. Let me get my lighter stick. That's basically why I have two colors. So I'm forward, stacking, pelvic tilt, and I'm lunging forward. So you can see how much the stick is bending. Now the idea isn't to bend the stick as much as possible because you don't want to have the chance of it breaking. And this is also why I don't recommend a broomstick when you're doing this, because chances are it will break. So a PVC pipe, you can also get these from me if we're local and you want me to make them for you. By all means, give me a contact, and then we'll go from there. Now, locking my arms and shoulders in place and lunging forward. So basically, what's happening is the stick wants to do this to me. So every muscle in the shoulder joint itself that's holding my arm forward, that's stacking and holding it in place, is getting an isometric tension. So isometrics, basically there's tension without movement. So my shoulder's not moving, my whole body is moving forward under tension. And same with the top arm. As it's going forward, the band, I'm so used to using bands, the stick is pulling it away. So it's trying to do this to me. But with holding myself in place, the only reason why that stick is bending is because I'm not moving my shoulder. So I'm creating a lot of tension in through the core, in through the hip from that stretch, as well as building up stability strength and holding strength through my shoulders. So do the recommended repetitions for there. Switch your hands. So with my right leg forward, my right hand is on top. If you switch it up and do this, it's not wrong. It's just the way your body will want to rotate around. Sorry for moving away that way, but your body will just want to rotate the other way. When I'm like this, body doesn't want to rotate the opposite direction. It wants to go straight or go over the front knee. So this is the ideal way to hold the stick. Stack the shoulders, arms are locked straight, lunging forward. Now, you're probably telling my voice just the amount of extra tension there is through the core in the respiratory muscles while I'm trying to talk, breathe, and demonstrate at the same time. But anyway, so that's that. You can do this, as I mentioned earlier, standing. So you're just in a lunge position, and from here, you're going forward. So by doing this, by being up, you can get a little bit more range of motion out of it. You're gonna feel a lot more pressure in the front of the hip here for more stretch. You can change where the base of your stick is to be out a little bit further if you find that you're going too far or there's too much tension on the stick. So there, I find that really nice. Nice tension, nice stretch through the hip. I'm not overexerting. If I'm here and I'm going like this and I don't want to put too much tension on the stick because my upper body finds this amount of bend of the stick nice, I'm not getting as much as I want out of my hip. So that's when you switch it and go a little bit further. Same goes for if you need to bring it back. So whatever your level is, that's where you put your stick. All right. So hope you enjoyed that one, the lunging archer, and I'll see you in the next exercise.